Somebody said they're waiting on something. They're waiting on so much. Like somebody could have told you to be patient, or you heard be patient, and the response is you have so much to wait for. Like it's just a lot adding up here. Like the answer is be patient every time you're being told, or every time you ask for something. Like mentality. Whatever it is you want, you got to think of yourself as already having it. Like it's time for some delusional thinking here. Activate your ability to imagine that you have it and live in that. Because yeah, it's true that you do have to wait, but and it seems like you have a lot that you have to wait for. But that's the beauty of it. There's a lot coming. Okay, but abundance is your thoughts that's going to keep you in a sane state of mind. Because waiting on this person to do what they said they were going to do, or waiting on this partnership, for some people it could be a relationship. It's going to come regardless, but I feel like you being in a peaceful state while you wait is going to make all the difference when it gets here. Just knowing that you did the work that it took to even get it on the roll. Some people, no matter what, they're constantly looking at where they want to be. Maybe if you just glimpse back at where you came from, you would just see instantly how far you've come, how much progress you've made. Something about a juvenile sense of appreciation. Like I feel like you might get this spark of joy just thinking about where you came from. You might even laugh at yourself. But somebody is moving so quickly that even looking back, maybe even an hour ago, you were a different person. Like you've evolved so quickly in a short period of time, and you're growing. People don't really know where you're going, so they might not be able to tell you progress, and they don't really know where you came from either. So this is like an inside joke that you're laughing at within yourself, just knowing how far down you were to be up at this height, but it's like you're always in the middle. You're always in the center. Centered is a good thing. And it may feel like things are going down because they're really speeding up. They're moving so fast that nothing around you is changing. So it seems like you're not moving at all, but you're actually moving really, really quickly to where you want to go. Yeah, people aren't able to plan quickly enough for your arrival. So I feel like you're going to be crashing a party at some point. When you get there, it's important that you rest. Like you're going to crash a party and go straight to the bedroom and just go to sleep. Just pass out. Or this could be a state of mind. Like once you reach that high, you're just going to fall asleep. Behave responsibly. For some people, this could be overdosing. Some people could be having too much fun, overindulging, maybe moving too quickly, which is what I'm getting from the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like things need to slow down. Maybe just limit the amount of work you do per day. Knight of Wands here. I feel like you like being able to move as quickly as you do and have the freedom of mobility. I'm not sure what just got cut off. I'm going to have to connect here. With this card I pulled out, I feel like is about your control over your own ambition. And this partnership verse, it seems like maybe you're even stalling this relationship because you don't want this person to take control over you. Like you really like your freedom, mobility, being able to make your own decisions. Okay. This person is on the same page as you. They may seem like they're mirroring you, but they just have similar feelings and opinions about things. So if you don't want a partnership with them, they're gonna give you that space. I feel like it's definitely there has to be agree, but maybe you're still getting used to the idea that somebody out there is like you. This could be a twin flame situation for some people. You might have walked away from it in the past, but it's coming back around like it revolves around you, or it's revolution. It's coming back full circle. Queen of Wands here in reverse. And maybe this time around you are going to give this person control. Give them the reins. Allow them to make decisions for the two of you. This could be a head of household authority figure. This could be somebody's husband. If that's the way you guys decide to distribute power, roles. This Four of Cups wanted to come in reverse. So maybe somebody is undecided about this lifestyle they want to lead, because with this person's energy, it seems like they do have some issues, like they financial issues that you might have, one way or the other is like you're not really happy with this, but you could be making a compromise to finally be with your person. Like this life as wealthy as they were before. Like you guys may be struggling. I just saw King of Wands. It seems like he's on his way, but he's definitely struggling to get to you. And it could be because you're moving so fast. Maybe this time around you're going to be the breadwinner. His card is in reverse as the Emperor. Yeah, maybe he's going to be protecting you and supporting your dreams. But it's important that you also take some time to yourself and take a break from this work, because you may be so invested in your work that you become a workaholic. For some people, Knight of Cups. It could be in here because maybe what you do is actually very enjoyable. Like you feel like you get a buzz from it. So you do have to limit yourself with this energy, no matter where it's coming from. Work, alcohol, give back to yourself. Give yourself time to recover. Like give yourself a weekend. Give yourself a weekend. For some people, if you're an entrepreneur. Yeah, okay. So with Ten of Wands, I'm not sure what got cut off. Oh my goodness. Some good stuff was said just recently. So I feel like it maybe was the part here about this burden. You feeling overwhelmed. This partner wants to take some of this burden off of your shoulders, but you enjoy the feeling of being in control. Even if you want him to control somewhat, yeah, this is the feeling that you enjoy. Just having control over the situation, but at some point you're going to release that. You're going to set yourself free from this trap. Okay, so what I'm getting at is just when you reach that peak, when you realize that you are on top of the world, that this is a hill that you climbed on your own, you can have pride in what you've done. You don't have to give anybody credit for doing what you did, because it's very clear that you did this on your own. Maybe like you did something, like you invented something, or you manifested something in some way, and your person or your family is kind of reaping the benefits of your hard work, and that's fine for you as long as you're the one that did the hard work. For some people, you just didn't want to have to rely on someone else's money. At the end of the day, is your money, or spending. So I'm not sure how much got cut off, but there's something about this energy here that because this is the side that I was reading when the video did end. Somebody wants to take something from you. Like they don't want you to feel like you did what you did. I feel like all those people are being excommunicated. they got to walk away empty-handed. They're just not going to get that with you because you worked entirely too hard to just let it go that quickly. Okay. Something of confusing about some money coming in, or you might have been confused in the past on what to spend your money on. Um, yeah, maybe in the past you had maybe you were getting money, but you were spending. There was a time you had to go without, and now that you've had some time to really think about what you want, you slow down the process a little bit. You slow down the manufacturing of this system. The conveyor belt is slowed down a little bit so you can really take some time to think about your product, evaluate your what is it? Like I want to say like something control. Quality control. You evaluate basically how everything is working. And you decide that these people are just not welcome. Okay. Maybe you had some open doors for them in the past. They could have made you feel special to some extent. They could have gave you a lot of compliments. They praised you in the past, but you were never able to return that compliment. And that may even be why they chose to compliment you, because they saw that maybe you noticed that you couldn't say the same thing back to them. The feeling's not mutual is what I'm getting. Relationship between you and the world is like they're very chaotic. Your world seems very chaotic around you. And but they look at you like you saved the day, pretty much. Like you can't reflect them. You can't mirror them. This could be it wouldn't be a twin flame, I don't think, if you guys aren't reflecting one another. So maybe this is somebody who is just very similar to you or wants to be a twin flame. Like somebody wants to be like you. The star, they're looking at you like goals. Okay, when they say shoot for the stars, they're looking at you. They want to be like you, but you can't return a favor. It's almost coming off like a child looking up to you, but you can't look to a child and it's just not okay. You have 5 of swords. That would be to retard. That would be to go backwards. 5 of swords clarifies 5 of swords. Is like someone has to move forward regardless, but it took a lot for you to get to this point of staying focused on your goals. Maybe for a while you really were focused on other people didn't have. Maybe you compared yourself to other people a lot, but now you guys might be walking parallel side by side, and you guys might seem very similar towards one another, but you're not the same at all. Like I'm getting the parallels, like and now it's high time that you actually look at what's in front of you and not focus on what's beside you, because it's not a race. You're going where you're going. This other person's going where they're going. It could be a partnership. Could be a relationship. It might not be either one of those things with this 2 of Cups being in reverse. Maybe you're just in good company. You have 8 of Swords here and 7 of Swords. 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay. There's nothing to be confused about here. Yeah, you could have been confused in the past, and it's like it's clear as day what's happening here. Almost like stars. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Up close, stars seem like a singular thing. Like it's just them that you're looking at. But when you pan back, it's actually a cluster of stars. And that cluster could be one gigantic Milky Way, or what's the word? Galaxy. From a distance, you all look the same. But up close is individuals doing individual things and maybe not even focused on one another. 4 of Cups here. And you may be a baby when it comes to this that you are a part of, because you've been where you are this whole entire time. Even if somebody didn't want you to recognize what was going on in the past, or they didn't want you to see your own light, they didn't want you to know that you were part of this group. even though they tried to hide you, the more they fought against you, the more they fed into your reality. Because the other people in this group that you're a part of have also experienced this Five of Pentacles, this Four of Cups, being without what they actually need, getting too much of what they don't want type of energy. I feel like somebody really wants to slow you down. Like when you feel like you're on your game, and you can really enjoy yourself, they don't want you to feel that dopamine. They don't want you to feel happy about what you do. They just want you to work like a workhorse. Are these people that even benefit from your work? Like, I feel like they're, if anything, thieves. Like they want to feed off of you. And they're not qualified or eligible to receive anything coming from you. Realize at some point that all of that negativity that they threw at you, it was just wasted energy. Yeah, I feel like they definitely were trying to delay your blessing, but they don't realize that they're the ones that's actually doing most of the heavy lifting here. What they wanted for you is happening to them. That's his new outlook coming in, having a new opinion about the retreat that you desire, and are very much in need of a break. Thinking differently about this because you realize that people were working you to the bone and not paying you. You weren't getting paid for any of this. I mean, but it is who you are. And at the end of the day, you're a wealthy person. So it's going to come. It's just not going to be, it's not going to be as a payment. So people are going to probably think it's unfair that you receive everything that's coming towards you. Like everything that you were waiting for, it seems like it's piling up. Maybe you're waiting on a car, waiting on the house, waiting on a husband, waiting on children, waiting on everything, a good job, everything. And it's all coming. But it's not going to be like because of these people who were, they're not going to get to take credit for it at all. They're not even going to be there to watch you enjoy it. For some people, maybe you really wanted them to see you shine. You wanted them to see you recover financially so you can maybe throw it in their face. It's a natural feeling to want to brag about something, like you being rich when they saw you poor or something like that. But they're not going to get to see that because you might end up leaving, or they might end up passing away. They're not going to get to see you living your best life, or you could actually just leave their frequency, like the frequency that you're in. They can't register. They're not aware of it. They probably thought you left or passed away, or they just don't have the mental capacity to think about things that aren't directly in front of them. And at some point you were directly in front of them. You were all they could see, like a shining star. And this is what they tried to stop. They tried to dim your light. And also, you leaving this frequency is the reason why they disappeared. They wouldn't have appreciated you anyway. Even if you were able to show off, they would have been trying to throw mud on your dress. Brand new white wedding dress, they would have tried to throw you in the mud and make you feel as horrible as they do. Yourself is a private thing. It's not like you're gonna get to it's love is love. It doesn't interpret as anything else. So really give yourself permission to let go of what other, or if anybody can see you doing this wonderful thing for yourself. It's coming. It's you're getting there. But I do feel like there's somebody who keeps trying to stick their foot in your gear. They see you revving up. They know you're about to leave. Something about exhaustion. They want to tire you out. So that's why I feel like it's important that you take your time with this. Don't rush it. is going to happen. Um, yeah, if you rush this, it seems like your plans are going to fall apart, and that's what they're hoping for. They want you to feel like you have to hurry up and do something, like you're on a time crunch or something, which could be the case for some people, but I feel like it's all going to work itself out regardless. Regardless if you meet the deadline or not, this abundance coming towards you is going directly into your account, directly in your pocket. And somebody's definitely going to try to play some games before it gets there and trying to steal something from you, trying to take something directly out of your mouth. But whatever is for you is for you. And maybe you were planning on taking a break from whatever it is they're trying to take away from you. Like maybe you were going to curb your spending anyway. Pisces, divine love, blissful relationships. And this karmic relationship, which is really coming out to seem like it was a karmic one, is not going to be something you need to worry about, because I feel like at the end of the day, whatever you engage with, whatever you or whoever you connect with is meant for you. But everybody wants to be in your face at this time. Everybody wants to make sure you can see them, even if they're not really helping, or they might be doing little tiny things here and there, but they want way more attention than is required. Like people might be trying to stop you on the street and tell you your shoestrings are untied or something, or if they're pulling up beside you, like your headlights are on or off, but then they want to start talking about their kids or something. Like, you did an awesome thing by making me more aware of something that I was not previously aware of, but okay, now I gotta go. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. But then maybe for some people, you are going to stop and talk, stop and smell the roses. Like maybe in the past you had this agitation, like you can't really socialize with people for too long because they just try to tangle themselves up in your consciousness. Next thing you know, they want to go home, have tea and crackers, and it just never ends. They're like, what are you doing tomorrow? They're trying to move in. But I feel like for some people, this is part of the process, like really accepting this energy, being more social, not feeling like you have to rush. Like maybe they'll end up walking away on their own once they realize you're not running away from them. Because that's what I feel like they like feeling powerful. Like they like feeling like they're scaring you, even if it's just by talking to you and telling you things that you don't care about. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Yeah, like recognize the fact that they're lonely. This is specifically for maybe some people experiencing social anxiety. Maybe just recognize that they're not going anywhere. Like they're not in a rush. Why should you be? And I don't know. All right, I'm gonna close this. The red goddess is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to light. Laughing about this situation could be helpful to some people. I feel like some people is kind of missing the humor on this. Like it just feels like people are playing games, like something's running out, or you gotta rush and hurry and get something done before something runs out. But you can always just start over again if you choose to. What cards am I gonna use? Yeah, you're manifesting at this time. Okay, I'm just going to pull 4 more cards for this energy. Somebody watching you walk away. They're trying to send their blessings towards you. They want you to think about them as you leave. Actually, I want to walk with you. Somebody could have said, "Can I walk with you?" Like in a flirtatious way. Somebody that you genuinely don't want standing beside you wants to stand beside you and be part of your life. They want to be your partner. I feel like it's this karmic coming back up. Somebody you denied in the past that genuinely they just feel like they haven't made any type of progress in their life since you left them. They just been stuck in that moment of being abandoned. You might have actually reached out to this person at some point, but I feel like they're being dramatic. Like it's just not the same. You don't really care. Four of Swords. Or they like having you reach out to them. They want to be the one that ignores you because you ignored them. And then you have Temperance in reverse. Like this person is using up your patience. This person is annoying you. But it's nothing new. You're used to it. You're going to use the same that you used in the past to get rid of this person, to get rid of this karmic, because ultimately your happiness is coming with this abundance. I feel like it's definitely relying on things working out for you. So right now you might feel a little depressed or feel a little moody. Like you got to wait for a lot to come through and everything has to work out, but it's definitely working out.